Well, it's a lovely day over in Bali today. It was a bit of a rough ferry back. I'm not gonna lie. It was the Irish Sea was rough coming back. But you know, we're here. We've got to go and get a price or get an idea of what we can get for the tractor and the truck. Really, to be honest, I think I'm just gonna take whatever they're offering. It would make life a lot easier to just accept it. Okay, a bit of a weird one. Wouldn't go in gear then. Yeah, it's all go at the moment. Made a list when I got back of all the equipment on the farm. Just waiting basically to hear back and find out what we're taking. I think personally we should just leave everything, to be honest, and just kind of go fresh and save the money on import fees. Then again, I suppose it's going to waste the money buying. Oh, here we go. Crazy people probably won't even look across. I won't miss them, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Come in. Let's get down to the shop. So I need to let them know what kind of price range we're looking for, really. Get an idea. Maybe go from there. Right. I kind of want to just park up out of the way. We don't want to be parking in the way of anybody and anything. Yeah, let's go and speak to the guys in the garage. Like I say, I know they do buy some stuff, and then we can. Don't want to go through the workshop. It's not our place to go into the workshop. Right, after speaking to the guy in there, basically, I told him like the Ford's up and running. It runs. It's been serviced. It's got no mechanical issues other than the hose is a little bit sticky. Sometimes it's a bit of a faff to put the hoses in. He wasn't overly fussed about the Ford, but he has given me a price. Now he's basically told me he would give me 15.5 for both. He basically narrowed it down to, he give me the 1.5 I want for the Ford, because he kind of, you know, he knows it runs, he knows it drives. He seems to think he might be able to shift it, if anything, for parts. So he said he would give me 1.5 for the Ford, but he said he'd only give me 14 for the Landy. Now he did say he would give me more for the Land Rover, but he would give me less than for the Ford. He was like, you know, I've got to make some money. Now I completely understand that the guy needs to make a bit of money. You know, he runs a shop. Do you know what I mean? He's got to have a little bit of wiggle room for the profit. You know, give it a wash down, things like that. Then basically, you know, get it on the forecourt basically. I personally don't think that's a bad deal, if I'm honest. I would have liked 15 for the car, to be honest. I know it's kind of worth 15, but I also know that you know, he's got to make a bit of wiggle room. You know what I mean? He'd probably put it in the forecourt for maybe 16, 17 kind of thing. So I know he's got to make that bit of money, and I'm not gonna begrudge him earning a little bit of money. You know, that's a lot of money in our pocket. You know, at the end of the day, that's a lot of money in our pocket, which is going to be really, really good for the move. But I think, to be honest, 15.5 grand, and it takes both. Obviously, I said to him that, you know, I've got to go back to the farm today. I've got some bits and bats to do on the job. I said if I'd accept it, I'd basically just come up. I'd just bring the Ford up to him. But yeah, the Ford, I'm gonna have to try and drive the. Whoa, he was driving like a maniac. Yeah, I need to basically get the Ford up there, and I think now is the time to get the Ford up there. The roads are a little bit quiet, it's daytime, we know the dashboard doesn't allow. I did tell him, you know, the hoses and the dashboard didn't allow, but I did tell him, like, you know, it works, the, you know, the speedo works, the RPMs work, things like that. You know, I did tell him, you know, there was a couple of little niggles on it, but he seems to think you might be able to shift it for parts for the fact that it runs. You know, he's not bothered about scratches. It's an old tractor, and I'm gonna get 1500 for it. That's fine. That's what Jack said was scrap. Obviously, we did a service, we got it running, we got it being more reliable. So yeah, I think, to be honest, that's just the best thing we can do, really, is take that amount. So 15,500. Now that does actually put me in the price range for the Ford and the Renault tractor. But I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to maybe get like a loan, or maybe, you know, maybe when we get over to Saks, or, you know, maybe go to the bank, you know, see what we can do with a deposit kind of thing. But I love this tractor to bits. I genuinely do. It was like my first tractor, but yeah, it's just not worth taking it with us. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's just not worth taking it with us. But if I've got tractors on the farm to drive right now, I don't see the point in keeping it. He's going to offer me 15. If I go now, you know, and I'll be like, look, I'll bring the Land Rover back, because at the end of the day, we're going to have a very long walk back to the farm. I'm hoping they might give me a lift back. Yeah, the Ford is a fantastic tractor. I do. I really love it. I just wish it was a little bit more reliable. No, not even reliable. Maybe not, if it wasn't maybe in as bad a condition, like paint wise, and, you know, the dashboard not working. That's what I mean by like reliable. You know, there's a few things that we've just not really been able to niggle them out. For all I know, it wants a new like cluster in the dashboard. But yeah, we shouldn't really be on the road with this. But if we were to get pulled by a policeman now, I'd just be like, look, mate, I'm going to the garage to get rid of it. You know what I mean? I've got to get it there somehow. I didn't have a trailer that I could have towed it on, because that would have been the best thing. I never thought. I should have asked them if they had a trailer. If they'd have had a trailer, I could have put it on the back of the Land Rover. I could have delivered both in one go. I never thought about that. I come up with these really good ideas after the fact. Yeah. Bit late now. Bit late to be thinking that now. But no, we're here. Alright, walking out on that crossing, look, but I was already halfway across it. Oh, we just hit the curb on the inside. Yeah, well, I'm getting ready for the move. I don't have to worry about anything on this farm. Bit of planting if we're still here, but I don't know. I kind of want to get over the other way, really. Get there as soon as possible. Right, let's get that up here. Let's get it round the back. Looks like a good enough place around there. Right. Tell you what I will do though. I will just go this way. I'll put the keys down here. There it is. Ford's just round the back, dude. There we go. That's me just telling him. Right, well, this is going to be a long walk back, that's for sure. This is pretty much going to kill the rest of my day. I want to be careful as well. Some of these Irish drivers are maniacs. I think there's a little bit of a We always go this way and then we turn right in a minute, you know, just near the pharmacy. But there's a little way to go this way. I've never walked this way. Oh, must be bin day. But yeah, it's going to be a long walk back to the farm. Oh, there we go. We're back. Takes absolutely forever to walk back to the shop. It's nearly dinner time now. We were literally at the shop at like 9:30. Then we drove the Ford up there. It's like 10 o'clock. It's nearly dinner time now. Takes so long to do and to come this way. But yeah, I just wanna got to have a little look around, make sure. He says we're not taking anything with us. He's taking the, what is it? He's taking the Fiat. I kind of said to him, I said, you shouldn't really be taking the Fiat, to be honest, but I think it's a sentimental value. He's leaving the feed for, I'll tell you what we might do actually, just to kill a little bit of time. Because I got to take the Land Rover up, but he said not to take it up till later on because you know, going to fill the yard up otherwise. I'm just going to give the pigs, rather than give them like a pig feed mixture, just going to give them a little extra on the old, you know, a bit extra potato. It's a nice filling ingredient for them. Can't really see anything here. I tell you one thing, I won't miss you, telehandler. I will not miss you. This is where he then tells me he's taking it. It's a wicked little thing, but yeah, it's annoying. Do you know what it is? It's the bucket. The bucket is too big, but it's a nice size bucket. Means we don't have to mess around too much with it. Yeah, let me just give them a couple of these. It's not really ours anyway, and we don't want to be making too much mixture up now. But we have got a pig feed mix ready as well. Apparently the guy made one up, so it's just ready to get out. So we'll have a look at that in a moment or two. Let's just get that round there like that. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's very strange. Very strange being here today. I enjoyed being over at Saxthorpe. It was a nice place. It looked, the scenery in the area was absolutely beautiful. I will give it that. Yeah, I can understand why he's not going to be taking much of the equipment with him. It's just too much hassle. Too much hassle, too many fees. But there's one thing, when I go that way, I can take the Fiat with me. There we go. Look at that. We filled that one up. Beautiful. So there's a couple of buckets of potato for general fill and some really nice pig feed mixture. Some protein and some root crops and everything. There we go. Lovely. Job done. Job done. Right, so we've got one planter, one plough. I thought he rented that. Did I not take that back to the shop? I don't know. He maybe bought it. It's a while. You know what? There's been so much going through my mind at the moment. I've got no idea what's going on. We know there's no potatoes over there. Yeah, this is... And there's just that and that. So I need to get rid of the car, and then I basically just need to to do that, but yeah. I'll tell you what we'll do. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and take the Land Rover to the shop. I know it's a long day today. A long day just kind of messing around and not really getting over much. There's not much for me to do. The guy who came in and just kept an eye on the farm's done a really nice job. Everywhere's clean, everywhere's tidy. He had his own machinery, so he's basically a contractor. But apparently, you know, he's looked after the farm before when Jeff's gone away. So it's nice. It's nice to know there are people out there who, you know, you can rely on to do these kind of jobs. This is going to take us into late afternoon at this rate. Yeah, it'd be nice to be over in Taxthorpe for March, because could maybe get away with a bit of an early cut on the grass. It's not the best time to cut in March, but I know they were literally out of I think they had like 2 or 3 of each bale left for the cow feed, so there's not loads left over there, that's for sure. So as soon as we can get over that way, at least we can start getting them cows looked after. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the place. I'm gonna miss it. Alright. Well, Land Rover, you've been a good car to me. You've never let me down. You've been a comfortable ride. I've taken you to England. Yeah. It's been a good one. Right. I won't just throw the keys in this time. I won't paying. Let's go and let's go on in and see him. Right, there we go. Do you know something? There's me talking. I was about to get in my own car. Here we go again. We've got a long walk back. 15,500 in the bank. On top of the money I've already got from working and saving. What's he beeping at you for, mate? What an idiot. What a plonker. Yeah, that gives us a grand total of basically 20. We got 20 grand right now. Granted, we've got nothing. We've got no tractor. We've got no car. But I think personally it's the right move. If we can maybe get something like I don't want to say like an old banger car, but if we could maybe get something like an old banger car, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's going to be the way to do it. But we've got money for a tractor. Could maybe get 10 grand. Could maybe get an old school Land Rover, like the Series 2, the Series 3, or a Defender 110 or a Defender 90, rather than a new one like what we've just had. You know, I could maybe pick one of them up for like maybe 7-8 grand. You know, bit of difference towards a tractor we've got to pay. If we get the Leyland, I only have to pay £1,000 difference. I still think the Ford's going to be a little bit out of our price range, and I think, to be honest, it's going to be a little bit too big. I wouldn't mind something with one of the front loaders on, because from a personal point of view, I'm thinking if we get a piece of land, if we can use some money and put a deposit down and get a bit of land, and, you know, for example, there's a bit of grass, how would we move the bales? You know what I mean? And I know Jeff said that, you know, he'd be happy for me to borrow some equipment from the farm and stuff. Dude, I'm not even on the road. Touch your face. But yeah, don't want to be borrowing once we get our own land. Now, if we have to, we have to, but if we could get a tractor with a front loader, we can use the front loader on his farm. We can use it on our piece of land. You know what I mean? We've got a lot to do and a lot to decide. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm looking forward to the move. So there's a little bit to do before we go get some stuff together, things like that. But yeah, looking forward to it. New chapter. That's the main thing. As you can see, we are back at the farm. I did tell you it takes a long time to walk back to the farm. You know what I should have done? I should have maybe bought a push bike. Thank you. That's a nice man. Let me cross the road there. That's what I don't understand with the people over here. Some of them are maniacs behind the wheel, and then some of them are just so nice and just constantly let you cross the road. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new challenge, the next chapter in, you know, in life, really. It's gonna be weird. I kind of just called this place home, and you know, it's already just kind of not home anymore. Mental, innit? Right, let's get this over to the thing, because we have got some stuff. We've got a bag of clothes, things like that we're gonna have to take with us, so we're gonna have to basically pack some of our stuff. Basically we just have to go back over. The ferry's never full, so we can just drive to the port if there's space to put us on. We do have to go in the like, we can't go in the car section on the lorry. We have to go in the lorry side of things, especially with the tractor. But if we can pack some stuff up now, because we are going to have a trailer with us. Apparently he wants to take his muck spreader with him. I'm not really sure why he wants to take his muck spreader with him. Yeah. Let's just leave this over here like this, and then that way we've got something to put our stuff in. Yeah, let's go and let's go pack some stuff and yeah, go and get the muck and then see what we can do for going back. Right, that is it. Let's close that up. Let's go and get the muck spread. I still don't understand why he wants to take this. I really don't. But I'm not going to argue with him. He wants to take it. We'll take it. He's paying the fees for it. He can deal with his own paperwork, things like that. Right, Bally Spring. I've had an absolute blast while I've been here. I hope you guys have a good life. Piggies over there, I will there we go, all done, dusted. Yeah, it's a strange one. It's going to be a very, very long drive, that is for sure. Probably get onto the ferry, get over into England. Probably going to stop somewhere on the way down at a travel lodge or something, because there is no way I'm going to do this in a day in this tractor. Right, I know it sounds daft, but I just want to say bye to the piggies. Bye, little piggies. Bye. You smell. You absolutely smell. Absolutely horrible. But I'm glad to have fed you. You've been wicked little things. And I hope you all make some fantastic bacon sandwiches. But for now, I'll see you later on. Bye, piggies. Crazy. You've got to say bye to them. I know this statement's going to sound daft, but it's like when you've got a dog and you go on holiday, or I've looked after him for 6-7 months now. It's the fantastic creatures, absolutely fantastic creatures. Right. Gotta be careful. This tractor does not have speed to get down here before something comes. So like I say, I will not miss this road. That is for sure. I will not miss this road. Here we go. I'm gonna have to pull over onto the verge. And there we go. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, let's make our way back to Saxthorpe. It's gonna be a long day, that's for sure. Absolutely hell of a day. But we've done everything we needed to do. Really? Am I just invisible? Absolute idiot. Absolute idiot. I won't miss the drivers in Ballyspring. Yeah. Bye, fam. Bye bye. There's where we slept. We didn't sleep in there for long. Well, there's where we slept. We've ploughed that field up. We've mucked that field. Oh, here we go. In the United Kingdom, here we come. Well, what a journey. 2 days. 2 days. We got to the ferry and yep, you know, managed to got on a ferry. There was space. Crossed over again. Another atrocious journey over the Irish Sea. The winter is not the time to be travelling, that's for sure, over the Irish Sea. But yeah, we hit England. We got onto the motorway. We drove down and stopped at a travel lodge. We got a nice, decent night's sleep, and then, yeah, and then we spent all day today driving. Now it's about 2:15 at the moment, and yeah, we're nearly there. There's the inn. There's the local inn. What a hell of a ride. This has not been fun, guys. This has not been fun. It's not been fun at all. But we're here. We don't have to do that journey ever again. Obviously, back end of February now. Just, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to just not driving. If that makes sense. This is maximum speed. Can you imagine doing hundreds of miles at this speed? Should have just paid someone to bring it over, but you know, I thought to myself, how bad can it be? How bad can it be to drive one tractor and trailer over? I tell you what, I'll never do it again. I hate this tractor. This is it. You know what I mean? This is it. This is as fast as we can go. Yeah, we need to be sourcing a car soon. I'm hoping Jeff's got a car by now. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn the GoPro off for a little bit, cause yeah, this is a long way to go. That's for sure. Well, here we go. We're here. Fastly approaching 3 o'clock. I am knackered. I am done. I don't want to see a tractor again for the rest of the day. That is for sure. That was a very nice looking Land Rover in the driveway as well. I am not gonna lie, I did also notice that I had a personalised number plate. I've only been gone a couple of days and he's already got a Land Rover and a personalised number plate. Talk about copying me. Although saying that, that is a very nice Land Rover Discovery. That is a very, very nice Land Rover. That... Has it got all-terrain tyres on that thing? He has. Wow, that'll be awful driving down the road with that tyre sound. Alright, let's get that into here. There we go. Job done. Oh my god, that was just awful, to be honest. Electrical connection, PTO, and drop it down. There we go. And we'll turn that off. Oh, would you believe it? We're here. We're here. Right, let's go and speak to him. That is really, really nice. Jeff won. Jeff won. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is great. All right, let's knock on his door. Yeah, all right, buddy.
Yeah, how are you doing, Matt?
Oh, dude, I'm exhausted. I'm knackered. That thing is absolutely horrible to drive long distance. 19 miles per hour maximum speed. Never again. I never want to drive that thing again in my life.
Oh yeah, you should have something more like this Land Rover. This thing shifts.
Yeah, dude, I've literally just been looking. That is a very nice Discovery. I am a big fan of Land Rovers in general. That Discovery is absolutely sublime. Absolutely amazing. Nice choice.
Yeah, well, I couldn't really say no. I managed to get it off a friend who basically got a new one.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm out for a set of wheels at the moment. I still haven't made a decision on a tractor yet either, so I'm basically gonna rest up tonight, get some sleep, and I'm kind of just gonna start fresh really tomorrow. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm done. Driving that thing here, I never want to see it again. Please do me a favor and burn it.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it really, really is. It really is that bad. Don't ever ask me to drive that. I ain't even going to the shop in that thing. That thing is slow.
Well, I'll tell you what. Are you going to a pub?
Yeah. Am I still staying there?
Yeah. That's fine. But obviously, if you're going to the pub, do you want to drive the Discovery? I will come to the pub with you, and we'll have a pint if you want.
Yeah, I don't mind. Am I insured to drive that?
Yep, comes under the farm insurance.
Right, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'll drive it. It's a very nice Disco. So, yeah, if you know of any cars going cheap or anything like that, I'm basically on the lookout for like a Defender. Bally Spring gave me 15,500, by the way, for both.
Well, that's not too bad. You've got to remember they've got to make a bit of money.
Well, this is it. I knew I weren't going to get exactly one, but it was still better than being priced, for what they said over here. I do feel completely lost though. I don't have any wheels at all. Not a thing. I don't even have a bicycle.
Well, I'm sure we could sort you a bicycle. Yeah, let's go down to the pub, and I'll buy you a meal, and I'll buy you a couple of pints.
Dude, you had me at buy me just because I'm cheap.
Yeah, I know. Come on, let's go.
Right. This thing is so nice. Look at this. Oh. This thing is so nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice vehicle. The tinted windows are a little bit dark for reversing, but yeah. It's a very nice Land Rover.
Yeah, I can completely understand, mate. I can completely understand. I'm loving the automatic gearbox. This thing is super nice, my friend. Super nice. Right, best turn some lights on. There we go. Oh. Yeah, this is, I could do with one of these myself one day. But I'm a big fan of my, of the Defenders, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly cheap, but I needed a set of wheels really quickly. It's got a service history on it. Last few years the guy serviced it himself, which is fine with me. But yeah, it does the job.
Dude, it's a set of wheels. It's nice. Look how clean the interior is on it.
Oh yeah, well this is it. It was well looked after, and it came with the tyres on it, but it hasn't exactly had like off-roading done on it. It's just been like farm tracks and stuff.
Well, yeah, they are nice, beefy, chunky tyres, like. But yeah, dude, I can't wait to get a pint. That's for sure. Cannot wait to get a pint.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'll buy you a couple of pints. I do appreciate you bringing that over. It's not really got anyone for the farm. I'm in talks with a few people. They haven't. Yeah. But obviously I've told them it's kind of coming as a kitted out farm, but someone's going to be over there now just running it for us. Jack's going to keep an eye on people who are running it for me just for now until it goes through. I'm hoping the people who are kind of running it now want to buy it, but I think it's a bit out of their price range, really.
That's a shame, dude. That's a shame. It's a shame you couldn't let it go a bit cheaper since they want it. But, you know.
Well, this is it, but, you know, we need to get a lot of equipment over here. So we need as much money as we can.
No, I completely get that, mate. What are we doing equipment-wise? Because obviously, like you said it yourself, there's quite a bit of equipment needed and some supplies and stuff.
Yeah, I've already got an order in at the shop. They're going to let me know when some of it's ready to pick up. I've told them not to have it all ready at once because we're going to have to pick it up bit by bit. So, just really waiting to hear back.
No, that's fine, dude. That's fine. We've got enough to get started with the grass, so it's not the end of the world. Right, let's get parked here. There we go. Looks good enough to me.
Yep, let's go get a pint.
Well, dude. Oh, I've left the lights on. There we go. I'm gonna let battery go dead. Right. Let's go and have a drink.